That is a taste sensation. It exploded. No, I can't think of anything else to say. Welcome back to another episode of Al's Kitchen. If you don't know who I am, I'm the guy that cooks British Indian restaurant style curries at home. Yeah, you know, just like they do in the takeaways. I do every kind of curry: Boona, Madras, Jalfrezi, Tikka dishes, Balti dishes, authentic dishes. Go look at my back catalogue and you'll see what we're talking about. This is the real deal. Today on the show, I'm going to be cooking a Tikka Dhansak. Now, some of you may already know that Dhansak is one of my all-time favourite curries. Now, I'm not actually a lover of lentils, but this isn't actually a lentil dish. It's not like a lentil soup. It is a curry, and the lentils just add nice body to the sauce that we're going to make. Now, before we start the show, I'm going to take a nice drop of my Lowenbrau beer from Munich. It's in my perfect draft. Not drinking too much today because yesterday I was in the kitchen working with another big YouTuber, and I'm not going to tell you who that person is. I'll just give you a clue. Let's do this. Oh, isn't that cute? A nice little cylinder of beer in this nice little tiny Heineken glass that I bought in the Heineken Museum in Amsterdam. Cheers, everyone. Right, so let's cut to the ingredients. You're going to love this. Here we've got mixed powder, or you can use curry powder. Mixed powder is a restaurant blend of spices like turmeric, cumin, coriander, chili powder, etc. Makes the curries taste really nice. Here we've got tandoori masala, got some freshly ground black pepper, some chili powder, some cumin. Here we've got Kasuri Methi, some salt, some sugar, 2 cardamom pods, some tomato ketchup. Yes, don't mock. Indian restaurants use tomato ketchup. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm only telling you to do at home what they do in the restaurants, and most probably what you've already been eating. I'm going to put in a nice tablespoon of fresh chopped garlic and some oil. I've got some Tikka here. Now, I've used my own Tikka blend. The recipe is free on my channel, or you can buy the blend. Put some pennies in the pocket, or if you don't want to use mine, it's all right. You know, go and get some Pataks garbage. Not really, Pataks is all right. And marinate your chicken, get the chicken in there. If you don't want Tikka in this, you can use plain chicken as well, so no problem. Got some tomato puree there, 2 tablespoons. I've mixed some water so you can add it to the pan and it will pour nicely. I've got 30 grams of red bell pepper, finely chopped. Gonna add a squirt of lemon. Got some red split peas here. You can also use chana lentils. You don't have to use the red split pea, but this is what they use in lots of the restaurants, and this is what I'm going to use today. For garnish, some coriander. And not to forget the all-important base gravy, which is one of the pillars or foundations of British Indian restaurant cooking. It's why they can make their curries so quick, so you can eat even quicker. Let's start cooking. Let's fire up the gas. Right, so once we've got our pan nice and warm, in goes that oil. Gonna warm the oil up, not too hot, take it nice and slow, back of the spoon, warm the oil up. Garlic paste, no ginger in this, although if you wanted to use ginger, you can. It's not a problem at all. And let's put in the 2 cardamom pods. Now, once you've done all this prep, which isn't too bad, it's just measuring out spices, the curries cook really quick. So we just want to fry that garlic out, mellow it, take away the bitter flavours. Once you get it up to temperature, make sure you don't burn anything, so turn the gas down. This burner that I'm using can really put out some heat, so I've got to be careful with it. That's it, so fry that out. Okay, so next we're going to go in with the red tomato paste. Again, back a spoon. That's brilliant. And now we're going to go in with our all-important spices. So we've got the mixed powder, the tandoori masala, the chili powder. I'm using extra hot chili powder. I want this hot, but you use what you like. The cumin powder, the black pepper, and the kasuri methi. Give that a stir. Already smells amazing. Well, I'll cook that out for around 30 seconds. And now we're going to go in with the special masala sauce, which is optional, by the way, but I will include it in the description box below for those that have used it. I would say it's worth making the effort and making it because it really does lift the curry. Right, so once we've fried all our spices for long enough, I'm going to add the red pepper. Oh, nearly forgot the red pepper. And the chicken tikka. Right, cover the chicken tikka in all that lovely masala. Take off any residue from the sides of the pan, there's a lot of flavour in that. And now we're going to go in with 2 ladles of base gravy, that's around 300ml. I actually measured out 300ml in this pan, so that's probably going to be all that I need. Coming along really nice. So now once you've added all the ingredients, you're probably not going to cook this for longer than 8 to 10 minutes. Once we get the bubble on, we're going to add our lentils, the remaining ingredients, and we will be nearly finished. So now I'm going to add the ketchup, salt, and the sugar. Now with the sugar, do this to taste. I've used a tablespoon to 1.5 tablespoons. If you think that's too sweet, just reduce it down to your taste. Remember, keep taking that caramelised gravy off the sides. Now I'm going to add a chef's spoon of these lovely lentils. When you boil your lentils, they don't take long. Again, you can cook them down to a mush, or you can leave them al dente. I mean, it depends how you want the lentil in your curry. I don't like it quite mushy. I want to know that I'm eating a Dhansak. Garnish with a little bit of coriander. Squirt of lemon juice. You can use fresh if you want. Restaurants tend to use the bottle. Very closely related to a pathia in that it's hot, sweet and sour. So if you like a pathia, you'll definitely like a Dhansak. And again, if you want a saucy curry, it would be ready now. If you want a slightly thicker Dhansak, just reduce it for a little bit longer. Right, for me, that's about done. Let's plate this baby up. That looks superb. Now it's time for the taste test. Look at that, my own masterpiece, which you can do at home. Do you know what? I've actually got to the point now in my YouTube curry making career that when my mates say to me, oh, that's just like a restaurant, I take insult now, because most of the restaurants I go to do not serve that on a plate. This is better, but try it for yourself and let me know. Let's take a mouthful. Do you know what? I burnt my mouth last time. I won't be making that mistake. That is absolutely divine. This is my dinner tonight, so I've got some rice ready for this. That is a taste sensation. It exploded. No, I can't think of anything else to say, except that this is just amazing. And I've hit the jackpot. I've gone and got the cardamom pod. Anyway, listen, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Please, please like and comment in the comment section below. Until then, I'll see you next time. And I'm Al, and I'm out of here.